What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday afternoon in Rotterdam? How's everybody doing? It is good to be back on live with some people, and gonna get my gimbal to work here. Come on, gimbal. Be good to me. There we go. All right, guys. I hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody can see me. Let me know how everything looks. What is up, everybody? You're gonna see my notifications on the screen. Sorry about that. But if you guys can hear me, let me know. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if I can get full screen here. Let's go sideways with this baby. All right. See if I can see my messages as I go. I think I saw Wolveraza was here. What's up, dude? How you doing? Hang on just a second, guys. I just want to get set up here, and then we'll be good to go. I'd like to get my chat in here. I cannot see my chat. I don't know why. All right. Well, I guess we can't see chat. But what's going on, everybody? So yeah, we are in. Right now. It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. We're in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands, and we are at VR Days, and it's pretty cool, man. This is my first time here for VR Days. First time in Rotterdam, and man, it's a beautiful city. As you can kind of see behind me, it's pretty damn cool. We are headed to the venue right now. I'm just walking from the Andromeda suite that we have where we're staying, and yeah, tonight is the VR Awards, so we're gonna do a quick live stream, and then I need to run back and put my tux on and head over to the red carpet event. But let's talk some VR, because there's a lot going on here. As you guys probably saw in some pictures yesterday that I posted, checked out the Pimax, checked out the new DPVR, which is like a new PC VR headset. But the Pimax is what I want to talk about mainly, because I checked out the Portal. Guys, take a look at this, man. This place is so cool. But yeah, we checked out the Pimax Portal. We checked out the Pimax Crystal. And while the Portal demo was really limited in what I could do, I did get a chance to kind of play with it a little bit. The Crystal is what I came away with, guys. And I was like, man, this is way better than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to go by their booth, and we're going to talk to them. Joshua from Pimax is there, the guy that you always see doing all their press conferences. He is there. And we'll talk to him, and we'll get an update on Pimax while we're there. We'll talk a little to the DPVR rep there. We'll take a look at that headset live, and we'll just kind of walk through the show. I'll give you guys an idea of what everything looks like and how everything's set up here. Let me switch my camera around to see if I can do that. Hang on, guys, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this with my camera. So let's see. Man, I really wish I could see my chat. That would be nice. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Figure this out. We'll figure this out. I gotta switch my camera so it's going the other way. I don't want you to see me for the whole damn thing. I want you to see what's going on out there. All right, hang on. Camera. All right, we'll just keep walking. I'll figure it out as we walk because we got about a 4-minute walk here. So let's talk a little Pimax Crystal, why I came away impressed with it. So it's probably one of the looking visuals I've ever seen in a headset. The lenses, super clear. By far some of the best lenses I've ever seen. The field of view, which I thought was going to be way more limited, because remember we dropped down this field of view. This isn't normal Pimax, you know, 220 degree field of view or 200 degree field of view. This is 116 degrees, but the vertical is way higher than you'll normally see. So it actually was quite impressive to me for field of view. It was limited. I was playing like Assetto Corsa with a control pad. So the Pimax controllers weren't available for me to try out. They're really not functional right now. They're more just, I can see them, and they look like basically touch controllers, but couldn't use them at all in any way. All right, let's see here. All right, hang on, guys. Yeah, so you couldn't use the controllers in any way, but they're basic touch controllers. I mean, they're going to be fine. The tracking is what's going to be the main thing, right? We got to make sure the inside-out tracking is good. The controllers themselves, I'm sure they'll be fine. It's basically touch controllers, so how bad can you screw them up at this point? Scary. The portal. So the portal is extremely limited for the demo. Now I see that the unit, it looks good. The screen is great. Nice big screen of the QLED screen in it. It looks fantastic. Now limited. I can only navigate a menu. I couldn't play any games on it, but I was able to take the screen, take the controllers off, slide them into the headset, and wear the headset and look through the lenses and see an image. Now I wasn't able to play any games with it, but I can see where the lenses are going to work with this handheld unit stuck into a visor, basically. You know, I was extremely like, you know, how is this going to work? I was skeptical, but I'm pretty impressed. Now, I don't know, you know, am I telling you to go out and buy this thing right now? I don't know. Now the Crystal I'm impressed with, man. If this is the early model of the Crystal and they're still going to improve it before they release it, we got something here with Crystal. And what they're telling me, much easier to navigate all the menus with Crystal. So like everything is going to be super crisp, easy to do. Getting in and out, Pi tool is going to be really easy. You know, controllers, jiving with the headset will pick up right away. The headset jiving with your computer will pick up right away. It's not going to have any issues. They kind of gave me a quick demo of that. Looked pretty good. Okay, we're almost there. I'm real impressed with VR Days too, guys. This is we're doing a heck of a job with this show. It really is. It's done well. This has not been live for like 3 years, and they've done a nice job. There's a lot of big companies here. So what we're walking into is the playground. Let me get this camera figured out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to turn it around so you guys can see what's going that way. Just gotta switch my camera. Settings. Camera. Hang on. I had my chat on here for a second and it went away. I don't know, it just doesn't want to play well with me right now. Hang on. Worst comes to worst, I'll just spin the camera around on my tripod, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Hang on 1 second. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, so this is the playground. This is the area where you can get into for free. So this is just all VR stuff, guys. So, you know, if you're in Rotterdam and you just want to get in and play some VR for the first time, they have a whole bunch of people set up in here where you can do that. And that's what we're going to take a look at. Hey, how are you doing? So basically you can see we've got a whole bunch of like vendors here just set up with VR headsets, and just people can come in and play. This is like a lobby of a hotel that's connected to the venue. And you just got a whole bunch of people playing VR, man. How great is that? Some Quest headsets. Got some esports stuff happening. Very cool. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different stuff. They got these little zones where you can kind of sit and, you know, check out some VR. Let's go take a look at this right here. What do we got going on? We got 4 people here. We got 2 Quest Pros, 2 Quest 2s. Looks like they're, what are they doing? I don't even know what game that is. Very cool. It's all hand tracking they're doing. What's the game that they're doing?
So this is a social media multiplayer experience where it's user-generated 360 videos.
Really?
User-generated 360 videos in a multiplayer environment, so they can all see each other in real time. And imagine reacting to videos that you're playing with real thumbs up, or being able to bloom something new from your hand and taking it out and throwing it at each other, right? Giving peace signs.
So they can see each other in real time, like sitting on that beach? On that?
Yeah, they're all, well, we have them separated videos, so they're not synced videos, so you know, for the convention, anybody can keep pressing and check out all the content, right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
You guys see this?
Okay.
Face that way. That is super cool, guys. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Nice. What's the name of the experience?
The name of the experience is Space Mittens.
Space Mittens.
But
I love it.
But the company is the actual product is called Drift Space.
Drift Space.
Yeah,
Nice.
Drift
Okay.
Space.
Very cool.
Yep. It's right now it's on the App Lab, so you can download it and watch some videos and hang out and check it out with your friends.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like that you got 2 Quest Pros and 2 Quest 2s going at the same time. Very cool.
Very cool. Thanks for that.
Awesome.
Bye, buddy.
Hell yeah, man. Very, very cool. Right, guys? New one on me, Space Mittens. I have never seen that one before. Just got a whole bunch of other stuff here, little areas. Different VR. I'm sorry?
Are you filming that direction?
I'm not filming, I'm live streaming right now. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. To whom I'm talking to?
So my name is Eric. I'm from Q2C VR Gamer.
Yeah.
We're a podcast and a platform that we stream to YouTube and Facebook. So we're here checking it out. And what are we looking at here?
This is a Captain VR company I'm founder of. The name came from because I'm a sailor. I sailed from when I was 18 years old. Started for 10 years worldwide on big traditional sailing vessels. first as a mate and later as a captain.
Nice.
And now I'm empowering people to become the captains of their lives through immersive technology. We've been doing that since 2015, and we are making our own programs for coaching and personal development, helping people to conquer fears, with stress management, but also with goal getting and dream life making. But also we help people, coaches, to become VR coaches and metaverse coaches.
Nice. So this is Captain VR, and this is an application that will be for self-help and for learning in virtual reality.
Yeah, to become the captains of your life. So
Very cool.
Live a true life full of fulfillment.
I like it. Take hold.
Yeah.
Take hold of your own life. Very cool.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Where can people find Captain VR?
We have a website, www.captainvr.nl.
Nice. And will the app be on like the Quest Store or Quest 2 or
Yeah,
any?
maybe in the future. We are now currently only focusing on for coaches, and we have a new website. We can show you the website. This is a game we have on Outspace, a leadership game, but we use different platforms. We also use Unity, Unreal, and
Nice.
I just show you the website.
Yeah, sure. We'll take a look at the website, right, guys? Look at all those Quest 2s down there.
This is the website.
So this is the website right here. Oh yeah. Okay. So the vrcoaches.com.
And we have VR coaches.
VR coaches. Very nice. So those are all the different coaches that are available?
And activities. So we have learning packages, education programs,
Nice.
and quadrants.
Awesome.
And if you want to come, say hello.
Awesome. We will definitely take a look. Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right, let's move on, guys. Excuse me. Let's take a look. Let's go to the bar. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I do want to go to the bar. What's this? Cinematic VR. That looks pretty cool. Cinematic VR. Netherlands Film Academy. Look at all the Quest Pros, guys. Lots of Quest Pros. More than I thought we would see. The shrink. Very cool. All right, let's see. Let's move on. So this is just a free area. This is just where anybody can come into right now and take a look and hang out for free. Check everything out. Some more cool stuff going on. The VR experience. This is the esports area again. Very cool. Playing some tennis, maybe. Yeah. Another area here. All right, let's move on. All right, let's try and get into some of the other areas. Very cool. Just little meet and greet areas for people to hang out and talk to each other, see what's going on. Very cool. All right, let's head upstairs. All right, we're gonna head into the expo area now. This is gonna be where you're gonna see most of the cooler stuff that's here. All right, let's go. A little break area. Till we get to the main room. Snacks. Pretty damn sweet. Okay, so this is the upper floor of the expo. You're gonna have a whole bunch of booths up here, smaller booths that we'll maybe hit on the way out. But I want to go down to the big ones first. Whole bunch of different booths here. all different kinds of companies. You got some games here, mainly small games, like Patchwork is here, a couple others, but here's the main floor. This is what we're here for. See the signs? Meta, Pico. Pretty cool. Got a Meta booth right here. We got a Pico booth right here. Very cool. This one right here is cool. There's Sense Club is here. And then we have in the back, as you're going to see, is going to be Vario, Xtol, DPVR, and Pimax, all right next to each other. And that's where we're going to head right now. Hopefully it's not too busy and we can talk to them. Pimax booth looks pretty busy, actually. All right, big signs, Pico, Meta, Unbound XR. This whole area is brought to you by Unbound XR. Pretty damn cool. Here's where the DPVR area is. But I don't actually see it right here. No, that's where it's supposed to be. Here's the controllers for the DPVR. They look just like regular touch controllers, but they've got like a weird angle to the ring on the top. So it's not flat like a touch controller. It's got like a weird angle on it for some reason. But pretty darn close to the same thing. Some of the accessories that you can get. Different straps, different face. Interesting. But we don't know where the unit is. Ah, there's the unit. It was hidden. How are you doing again? I was here yesterday for the, how are you doing? We're live streaming it today, though.
I realized today that it's only running at 90 hertz.
Oh, really?
And the 120 hertz option is not in the menu yet. So the console runs 75, it was 72.
So it was only running at 90 hertz yesterday when I tried it.
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
I think I just got the HMD to track.
Let's have everybody take a look at you wear it. It's pretty darn light, right?
Yeah, it's really light.
Yeah, I love that part of it. That's really cool. And then, you know what happens is a lot of these that you flip up, they don't ever seal the light out good, but this one actually does. I think because of the rubber gasket.
Yeah, but I'm still having a bit of an issue with the proximity sensor, but I bet that will be fixed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes it just turns off. Like during the room setup, it already just starts to turn off.
I see it does have 4 tracking cameras on the front, though. Yeah, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
it's real comfortable. I love the halo design of the head strap.
Yeah.
And it's so light. It's one of the lightest headsets I've ever put on.
Yeah, it's really light.
Now I'm just going to take a look at the breakout box here, because you do have a breakout box right here that Brad was talking about. Sadly, it's Bradley was actually talking about this earlier. Yeah, my friend Brad was talking about this. This is very similar to like what the hookup for the Valve Index has. And then this will go to the back of your PC to an HDMI cable. It's a DisplayPort, so it's not HDMI. Okay, so yesterday I said HDMI, guys. It's not HDMI, it's DisplayPort cable, which is better. I prefer this DisplayPort cable.
It also has to be headphone jack.
For
headphones, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have your onboard audio on both sides, just like a regular headset. But if you'd like to have your own headphones, you'll have to go into this little breaker box for your headphones. It's cool. Very nice. I did a couple of demos yesterday. I did Air Car and I did the Blue, and both were really good. Let's see the lenses there. Yeah, that's a good shot of the lenses. Let me see if I can get a close up of those. That's really good.
There's no IPD adjustment on this. These lenses do not move at all.
Yeah, so yeah, there's no IPD adjustment, but there is adjustment with the software. So the software will adjust for your IPD, but the lenses themselves will not move because this is one solid display. It's not two separate displays. It is one panel, not two. Just like the Quest 2.
But that does drive the cost down, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a $550 headset, so.
Yeah.
But pretty impressive.
It's a good value, I say.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Hang on one second, guys. Just want to adjust my camera. Okay. Yeah, all right. So, show you guys the controllers one more time. Pretty standard, except for that ring that's like kind of like kicked off at a little bit of weird of an angle. But yeah, that's the DPVR.
I think that might be a little better for occlusion.
Yeah, there could be an occlusion issue to try and bring them off at a little bit of an angle. Yeah.
Because if they're completely symmetrical, like straight.
Yeah.
Really easier.
Yep. The only issue you're going to have is some controller peripherals are not going to function with this that you would use, anything else you might have, because of the way they strap on. But they might. We'd have to see how they're going to work. But I'm curious. We have one coming, guys, so we'll take a look at it and then do the unboxing and check it out. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right. All right, guys. We are at the Pimax booth, and you can see it's pretty damn busy. Lots going on at Pimax booth. Lots of people looking at demos. Let's take a look. There's the look at the crystal. See what we're looking at right there. Here's the portal. See what we're looking at right there for the portal. Really small, really lightweight. Take a look at the headset. All right. Well, hopefully we can get a word here with somebody from Pimax. Give us 1 second, guys. Oh, here's one of the controllers for the new for the portal. So basically, this will slide into this, and that's how you'll get your connection. Another one there. Got some people doing some demos here. Pretty damn cool. We'll watch a little bit.
It's just a little bit too close, or maybe a slightly thicker interface to keep your face a little bit further away. Might be preferred. So we have let's also do the main.
What's going on, Joshua? How you doing, man?
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
Good.
Good. We are live streaming today.
All right.
Say hi to everybody right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
everybody's in the corner right there. There's
Okay.
Martin. There is Sweet Vibers. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? Good. I was wondering if you guys could give us a minute down there and tell us a little bit about what you guys are showing. I know we
Yeah.
did take a look at it yesterday, but let's take a look at it live for everybody.
All right, absolutely.
Awesome.
No problem. So, do we want to start with the crystals or the portals?
Let's do the portals, because I think that's what everybody is really looking forward to right now.
All right, absolutely. We'll do a little bit of a demo for that.
Heck
So,
yeah.
Let's go ahead and pop these back on. This is our Portal VR handheld and headset. So this is running a 4K 144 Hertz QLED display. This one's one of our local dimming QLED ones. This has an XR2 Snapdragon processor in it, and it's powered by the same software that's powering our Crystal and 12K headsets. So the cameras used for the tracking are the same. The algorithms used for the controller tracking and for the headset tracking are the same, and the device is coming in at $299 by itself, and that includes the controllers, of course. And for another $150, you get the HMD, which I believe includes 2 lens options, and the controller holders, which are...
Yeah, those are cool. We were just taking a look at those. Can you pop those in there for us on live and see how these go in? Number one, actually show them go together, because this was one of the coolest things I saw yesterday. The Switch doesn't have this one, guys. This is pretty cool. The magnet is so cool.
Yeah, no, there's a Nintendo engineer pulling his hair out over this one. But we just pull these off, and they snap directly in. So these contain the battery and all the brains that are necessary to make the Snapdragon reference controllers work. We just separated them out into 2 different components.
Nice.
So, your right thumb gets access to 7 buttons.
Perfect.
And your left thumb gets access to 3 buttons and the analog stick. Of course, if you do have a longer hand, you can still reach the analog stick on this one as well.
Nice. There we go.
Yep.
Now, tracking-wise, this is going to be handled by the cameras that are on the portal itself.
Absolutely.
So the 6 degrees of freedom will be done by the portal, not by... Is there light sensors in the rings?
So the portal itself has the 6 degrees of freedom tracking. For the portal, I don't believe we are going to be offering any sort of lighthouse solution.
Okay.
Right? That's also going to be the same for the portal controllers, I believe. Now, the Crystal is a entirely different situation. Crystal out of the box supports the same tracking method that the portal does. And see, really here we're taking advantage of economy of scale. Producing the portal, I know a lot of our consumers were worried that the production of the portal would actually take away from the Crystal or the 12K. No, that's maybe a misunderstanding. Really, the portal is a very high volume device. We're already targeting more than 100,000 units. So us producing the portal made the Crystal and 12K cheaper.
Nice.
So thanks for that. You're welcome. So by buying the XR2 and cameras and other components in bulk, we're able to take advantage of economy of scale. That's the same reason why the Crystal and 12K are sharing the same basic housing and strap options, is to reduce the cost of the products and allow us to offer our customers a better price point.
Nice.
The Crystal will have the removable faceplate, just like the 12K. We'll be able to do the lighthouse-based tracking there. So you'll pop on the lighthouse faceplate, and then you'll be able to use whatever lighthouse tracking-based controllers you want. I don't know whether or not the Crystal controllers included in the box work with the
base stations.
Work with the base stations or not yet. Yeah, sorry. I had to get back to the engineers on that one. That's an oversight in my knowledge. Is a little bit of a gap. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. What I came away with yesterday from my demo is the portal is amazing. The Crystal is way better than I thought it was going to be. It was impressive. I got in there. I was worried about the field of view going from the Pimax 8KX, going from a 200 degree field of view to a 116 degree field of view for the Crystal.
140 diagonal.
140, because
right,
because that was where I was noticing it. The vertical field of view seemed way more than I really thought it would be. The vertical field of view seemed really high.
Vertical is higher than the 8KX.
Yeah,
and it's higher than the Vario also, which is pretty important.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I was super impressed. I was telling everybody last night. I typed up a little thing to post. The Crystal was probably the most impressive thing I saw yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have tested it already with the flight simulator and the
Yep. Did it yesterday. Today we're just we're doing a live stream today for the channel, just to show everybody everything. I wanted to talk to you guys and hear the pitch. Can we see this go inside of this?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we've got running on here right now.
Is that the local dim? Yeah, that's the local dim. So that's the one with the QLED panel.
Nice.
Unity is
It's such a simple idea, right? And that's it.
That's it.
So this is the version with the Fresnel lenses. There are 2 versions that we have right now.
Right. So these are the Fresnel lenses. Yep.
Yeah.
No, this one right here is
Or that
Fresnel.
one is.
Yeah.
That one is the aspheric.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the aspheric.
The spheric lenses are just way more sharper.
So if
Yeah.
you'd like to, have you tried it with both?
I have tried the aspheric yesterday. I did not try these yet.
Okay, so this was the original Fresnel prototype.
Yep.
So obviously you've got those rings throughout there, the God rays and the clarities leaving a little bit to be desired.
Right.
The aspherics actually showed up this week. Those are our newest prototypes. Now, of course, in the end product, those will be removable. You'll have 2 lens options for the view visor.
Right.
But the aspherics are just so good. They're so good.
Yeah, yesterday I was in the aspherics, and guys, I was telling you about this yesterday. It almost gave me a sense of vertigo with the demo that I was doing. It was pretty crazy.
Yep.
The fan is like
so
spinning like crazy
the
right
QLED
now.
version of this too also has the same number of backlight dimming zones as we have on the Crystal. So the Crystal does a 4068 mini LEDs, 2156 local dimming zones, I think.
Nice.
We have that same number here in the Portal, but instead of being on 2 screens, it's across one. Right? So that's giving us the ability to bring that same color contrast and clarity and color accuracy from our top of the line Crystal unit down to our consumer unit. We think that we've got a real hit here as a product, and we put some stuff in for you handheld gamers too.
Which is basically the same.
So it has a driver level 1080p mode, so you can reduce the screen resolution and you don't have to use too much power for your emulators. And we have Hall effect sensors in the joysticks. So that while these may look like the Switch joysticks, they're not. They're better. They're more durable.
Nice.
So
No drift?
yeah, they shouldn't drift. I mean, Hall effect is much more resistant to drift.
Nice.
The only thing I'm going to have to check is I believe we got these from the same source vendor as Ambernick does, and they've got an issue on their handhelds with the controllers trying to snap to the cardinal directions a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Which could be a little bit annoying for some people. I'm going to have to check the software myself and see whenever we're going through the development process whether or not we have that same issue. I'm going to have to run some tests on the joysticks.
Yeah. So now the Kickstarter's going crazy good, right? I mean,
yeah, we're at $340,000 right now. We're
yeah. What was the
hoping
goal? I didn't remember.
well, we put up 200,000 as our funding goal. We hit that in like 6 hours, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So we hit that the very first day. Now we're sitting around 340,000 or so. I think we're really trying to make it up to $1 million. So guys, get out there and help us out.
Is there things that if you hit certain levels, things will get added?
We don't really have any stretch goals listed, I don't think. It's been a little while. They change the Kickstarter occasionally without notifying me. So I have to check everything that they put out, and I'm busy with this stuff all the time. Anyways, as far as I know, we're not listing any reach goals. We do have a number of accessories listed on there. All accessories are slated to release after the initial product. We already have an entire factory dedicated 100% to the Portal.
Nice. So there is early birds out there too. I think there's early bird specials, right?
Yeah, we have some early bird specials. Previous Pimax customers are getting their discounts and deals. We even have a deal for the Portal and the Crystal on the Kickstarter. If you go through that, instead of getting the Crystal at its $15.99 price point, you get it for $16.99, and that includes a Portal.
Nice. Okay.
$100 more over your Crystal gets you the Portal instead, and that's if you go through the Kickstarter. I mean that's it's a really good deal. I think that if you're a Pimaxi and a previous purchaser, the $100 discount might even be applying for that purchase as well. Yeah, I have to double check. Don't hold me to that one.
Nice. All right. Is there anything else we should know real quick before we move on?
It's really dark.
This is the best PC VR experience that you can purchase on the market right now, unless you make way more money than I do.
And that is a good thing to mention too. So the Crystal right now is a PC VR experience, but will be standalone experience down the road.
Absolutely. The hardware is already in there. We're just working to refine the experience. PCVR is at best a bit buggy anyways, just because of how it works integrating with Valve, Steam and everything. But when it comes to the standalone experience, people have much higher expectations of quality and stability. So we're really working hard to make sure that when we activate the standalone modes, that they're fully functional. Of course, Portal will launch with standalone enabled, but Crystal, we're not going to enable the standalone until we're sure it's ready for our clientele.
And that was one thing that we spoke about quickly yesterday was, the Crystal PCVR playing a little bit better with iTool or whatever you're going to use than maybe the AKX was, where you had to work a little bit to get things to work properly.
Yeah, absolutely. We found that the setup process during this roadshow has become simpler and simpler the more that we just trusted the hardware. So every once in a while you do have connection issues like you do with any PCVR headset. You have to sit there and remove the display port and pop it back in or something. But for the most part now with these new units, we plug them in, we turn the PC on, we push the on button on the headset, and as long as the screen lights up, good to go. It takes sometimes up to a minute for them to connect, but they do so very, very consistently.
Nice, nice. We've got some people in our community that have already started to kickstart and back this thing. They've had some questions about the portal and the 140-degree view option, or there's going to be another piece that goes on there. Do we have information on that, or is that here?
So we don't have the Horizon headset available right now. The Horizon is a different visor available for the Portal. Now that one, because it utilizes larger lenses, we weren't able to make them interchangeable with the normal View headset. We had to make a whole new interface to accommodate the larger lenses to get the 140-degree field of view. Now the 140-degree field of view on the Portal is going to be low PPD. You're going to see a screen door effect on that for sure. But it's there as an optional upgrade path for those customers who maybe started with the regular Portal and they want to have a little extra field of view for Onward or Pavlov or something. And they're willing to deal with that, and they're willing to make that choice. So we want to have it available for our consumers. The Portal XL is basically a screen and a battery shaped into a very familiar handheld shape.
Nice.
And it's for ergonomics and those users who decide to pick up a Portal, decide they don't care for the VR and just want to make it into a nice quality handheld. We make that available to you as well. And then we've got the mini PC and the dock. The dock is a simple USB-C dock. There's not really any integrated hardware that I'm aware of. It's just a dock. The only thing that it does is it's specifically designed to hold the Portal so that all 4 cameras plus the main back camera can see into the room for doing the 6 degrees of freedom tracking software. And that part of the presentation was really targeted at developers, not so much the in consumer market. And we've got a lot of developers onboarding with us right now. We're dealing with a lot of companies. Andromeda Media is bringing more than 10 titles to our platform themselves.
Yes, we are. All right, so let's get out of your hair so you guys can finish, because it's extremely busy at the booth. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate all the information. Guys, you've been asking for it. Here it is. Pimax.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for coming, man. It was a pleasure having you.
Of course. Yeah. All right, guys. That was Pimax. I was surprised. You know me, I was skeptical. Let's take a quick look at Vario. Just take a look at the headset. We have the Vario at home, so we're not really going to test it here because I already got it. But let's get through here a little bit. I want to talk to you guys. I want to sit down, turn the camera around, speak to you guys a little bit. Just find a quiet spot. All right. All right, guys, just hang on with me here a second. So that was the main hall. Again, we're back out here. You have some stuff out here still, some spots where you can kind of like see some of the smaller stuff, which I'll have that recorded for you guys. I don't want to do it live now. I want to talk to you guys a little bit first. So let's go find a quiet spot and do that. Man, lots of stuff. Woo. That was fun, man. All right, hang on. So let's see. We got a few people watching. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. We appreciate it. And I hope that came through and everybody could hear. Oh no, really? You guys haven't been able to see me? Oh boy. What is this thing doing? Hang on, guys. That is a bummer. If you guys have been seeing this little tiny screen, that's awful. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Well, let's talk about it anyway. So Pimax crystal, you kind of like, I don't know how much you saw there. It's terrible that it's a small screen. I apologize. I really wish it was a bigger screen. I don't know why it's not. Oh yeah, so you guys have been seeing my phone this whole time. That sucks. You guys have been seeing my phone this whole time. That sucks. Yeah, I wish it was different. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's kind of crappy, but thank you guys for letting me know. I wish it was better. That's terrible. I don't know why it's doing this. Like, it's supposed to be full screen. You guys know me with technology. I absolutely love it. Poor guy, I know. So you guys still heard everything. That is the main thing. So as long as you guys heard everything, that's mainly what I wanted to see. Let me just get off this screen. Actually, I want to stay on the screen so I can see your chats at least. Hang on. That is a bummer. All right, so as long as you heard Joshua and you heard what they were saying, that was the main stuff that I wanted to show. I wanted to show what Pimax is doing here, what you're able to see, what you're able to demo. Now, like, the portal itself, extremely limited. So if you want to, like, mess with the handheld unit, it's so limited. There's really not much you can do with it. Like, you can manipulate the menu a little bit. That's really about it right now. I was able to take the unit and stick it into the headset so I could see what the lenses would look like. I'm covering the mic. Holy crap, guys. Is that better? All right, so let me try that again. So I hope you guys were able to at least hear Joshua and get an idea of what he was saying. But what I was saying about the portal itself, the handheld unit, it's extremely limited. So you were really not able to see exactly what that was doing. You know, so I could manipulate the screen and the menu. I could not play any games on it at all. I was able to take the unit and slide it into the VR headset so I could see what the VR headset lenses looked like, but I couldn't play a game in there or anything like that. It was a static image of like a 360 landscape, and I was able to like a canyon from the Grand Canyons, and I was able to turn and, you know, and 6 degrees of freedom turn and look at everything I wanted to look at, but no game or anything like that. So that was extremely limited. Where I thought the everything shined here was the crystal. The crystal was amazing. Like, I got a chance to put that headset on. It's super clear. The lenses are big. It's they're saying it's 140 degree diagonal field of view, but I think really it's 116 degree field of view. I was worried about that coming in because I'm like, going from a 200 degree field of view to 116, it's going to be extremely limited. It's not going to be what people think with Pimax or what they're known for, and they're not going to want it or not going to like it. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. Like, I put the headset on, I was like, I'm thinking it's going to feel like the Quest 2, the vertical field of view is so high. It's higher than any that I've ever seen before. So it makes you think, or gives you the feeling that you're not looking through, you know, binoculars. So it was way better. Pimax was in no way ready to do this, said Wolveraza. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I've been skeptical. You've heard me go off on Pimax. I did not know what I was going to be looking at when I was here. You know, like what kind of demo they were going to have. I'm just shocked that they have a demo at all. That I'm able to put that headset on, that crystal headset on, and I played a game. Now I used the gamepad. I used an Xbox controller gamepad. And I played Assetto Corsa, but man, it looked damn beautiful and it played great. They were running it on a 3080 Ti, so you know they had a beefy system behind it running it. But the PC VR part of the Crystal was great. They did not have controllers, the touch controllers, working. They have them here. They are not working. Can't use them at all. And from what I've heard, they're a little bit. There's some issues with the controllers, but I'm sure it's touch controllers. How hard they're going to be to figure out? They'll get touch controllers figured out before they launch it. Paradise DK, what games did you see on the Portal? None. Unfortunately, with the Portal itself, that's what I was really wanting to do here was the Portal. They had 0 games you could play. I mean, I was able to see the screen. Lit up. They had like a menu system on it. They had some, visuals that I could see on it. It looks beautiful for what I saw, which is a menu and like a backlit, color screen of like one of the games. But I wasn't able to play any games. But it felt premium. It feels like a Switch. It feels exactly like a Nintendo Switch. Size-wise, it feels like a Switch. Weight-wise, the controllers feel really cool. The magnet thing is cool on the controllers where when you break the sides off, they kind of like snap right together to make one big controller. And then the whole idea of you taking those Portal controllers and sticking them into touch controllers when you're going to put it in the VR headset, that's really cool, and they do fit in really well. Yeah, no games in the Portal. I wish there was. I really do. What else is everybody saying? Hang on here. Let me go back a little bit. Man, I'm so sorry about the camera, guys. I wish it wasn't like this. That kind of sucks. I assumed I was seeing this in like a big view. I'm not sure why YouTube is doing this to me right now. Greg Snell says, what they have looks cool, but it looks like Crystal is months from production at best. Yeah, I mean, I think they're very early right now. You know what I mean? So you won't see any of this, I don't believe. I mean, they're saying Crystal is going to be this year still. I still don't believe you'll see Crystal until probably next year, early next year. But I'm way more optimistic about the Crystal than I was before I came here. I really didn't think that they would even have anything running here. I thought maybe they'd have the headset, and I didn't think they would have a demo where I could play a game. And they did. They had it running, and I was a little bit shocked. Microphone. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So yeah, I'm shocked that they even have anything. When I got here, I thought, no way they have a demo for me to play a game on the Crystal. I'm figuring I'm going to be able to see the headset. It won't turn on. I'll be able to put it on my head, but I won't be able to see anything or play anything. But yeah, I mean, I was able to put it on, play a couple of different demos, and it was awesome. I'm sold on the Crystal headset right now to see more. I'm sold to see more. Like, put it that way. Would I tell you to go out and kickstart the Crystal right now? I don't know about that. But I want to see more. Like I'm ready for a full-blown, like, give me the headset. Send me the headset and let me run it through its paces. And that's what we have coming. I just hope we have it coming soon enough to where you guys could make decisions if you're looking to get the Crystal. The Portal, I don't know about the Portal yet. I just don't know. I mean, it's so limited to what I can see here. I mean, I see a physical Portal thing. I can touch it. I can pick it up, but I can't play anything on it. So. Diego Darko, what is up, dude? How you doing? How did you play joypad? Yeah, so with the Crystal, I played with an Xbox controller joypad. for sure. Again, they have the controllers here. They're basic touch controllers, just like you would see on a Quest 2. They look exactly the same, but they are not functional right now. The programming of those touch controllers is not working, so they didn't have anything working here with that. What did somebody say? Oh, King Game says the Roadshow is working though. I'm hyped about the Crystal. Before this, I never even knew about it. Yeah, I mean, the Roadshows are going to work. I mean, they're going everywhere. This is kind of a cool way to do it, right? Go to like big states and have places where people can come and check them out and view them. So, you know, they have some here in Europe. They've got a ton in the States. I think they're going to, I think they're in Philadelphia, then they're in Orlando, and then they go to New York City, they go to Austin, Texas, and maybe one other place. And then we'll see it again in CES in Vegas at the end of January, or at the beginning of January, so we'll see it again there too. So let's see, what everybody else is saying. Bacardi B, they only want $650 more in a Kickstart. I know, it's not cheap, man. It's not cheap. Hey guys, if you want cheap, go to the DPVR headset. That thing's kind of cool looking. I actually like the DPVR headset. Now I need time with it, and they are sending me one of those PC VR headsets. But if you're looking for a inexpensive PC VR headset, I mean, I did the demo. It was very quick. I've had no time with it, but I want to see more. I'm intrigued with it. It's super light. The panel is a single panel like the Quest 2, but the lenses were super clear. It looked really, really good. They're Fresnel lenses, so you know what you're getting with Fresnel lenses. But again, that keeps the cost down. This headset's $550. You know, and they're using DisplayPort. I kept saying HDMI yesterday because that's what he originally had told me, but it's a DisplayPort cable on that thing. So very interesting. And again, I do have one coming. We'll go through the whole thing of that one when it comes out, but hopefully by the end of the month I'll have one. Yeah, I know everybody's killing it. I know everybody's killing the DPVR. I saw Brad's video. Brad got one sent to him, and he opened it up. And his video, he didn't seem to like it killed it, but he said it seemed a little cheap feeling. You've got to like have that happy medium between light and cheap, right? We all want light, but we want premium. So how do you find that medium between what's, what feels premium, but what is light to where you're not wearing a big heavy brick on your head? What is up, Bluebell? How are you doing? Let me just say hello to Bacardi B and Paradise DK, King Game, Greg Snell, Nick Thompson, No Spam in the Kitchen. What's going on, guys? I apologize about the video. I wish it was better. I feel bad to Pimax too. I made him do that whole interview with this little tiny screen. I didn't realize. I thought it was the whole video. I don't know why. To figure out why YouTube's doing this. It's not taking my right camera. It's taking the wrong camera. Tasselhoff is back. Meeting with the boss is done, but now I have to drive to the office for a holiday luncheon. I got you, dude. I got you. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys at least heard it and you were able to hear Joshua. The dude's passionate. Whatever you want to say about Pimax and Joshua, dude's super passionate. So is Sweeviver Martin, and one of the other members of Pimax here, Dragon, was here as well. They're all passionate about it. I mean, they really believe in what they're doing. I want them to do well. I hope they do well, and I think they have something here. I mean, they're working hard on it. Talking with them outside of just doing the regular interview, they've changed a lot of the way they're producing things because of the portal. So the portal has allowed them to do some more things with the Crystal and the 12K. 12K is still there, man. It's still a thing, and they're saying that the portal manufacturing process has actually allowed them to do some things cheaper and more efficiently when making the Crystal and making the 12K. They have a whole separate plant now that's just making the portal. So they're all in on this thing. You know what I mean? I know Brad had come on the show and originally said that he thought this was an exit strategy for Pimax, and I just don't see it now. I don't see it. There's no way they're going out there and doing all these road shows and showing everything and doing that just to like try and bow out of the business now. I think they're really, really pushing hard to get this to work. Diego Darko says, that's why I haven't written Pimax off just yet. Either way, they're all excellent actors, or they really do believe in their products. They do. I mean, I can tell you this, the guys are cool. I've talked to them outside of, of just being at the show, you know what I mean, just hanging out. And they're all really cool dudes. I mean, they really, really do. And you can tell, I've been around other people in the industry with headsets or people they work for where it's just a job and they're going 9 to 5. And you can tell they're like, whatever, you know what I mean? These guys, they really care about Pimax, it seems, and they want to make it work. So, and dude, Sweetviber has been around. He's an OG. He's no bullshit dude, and I don't think he would work for Pimax if he really thought that, it was all garbage, or if it was all smoke and mirrors. What is everybody saying? I heard that the Portal has its own app store for Android games. It will have its own app store for Android games for sure. Yeah, and the Crystal will have its own app store as well. What Joshua said is not he's not kidding there. And Andromeda Entertainment, who I work with, we are going to have hopefully a suite of 7 to 10 games for Pimax standalone. And that's another reason where I can kind of tell you guys they're no bullshit. I get caught in these things sometimes when I'm working on both sides of the business now where I can't say certain things. But when things are announced, then I'm free to say them. But I've known for a while that myself and Andromeda have been working with Pimax on game titles that we have under contract to publish, pushing them, and Pimax is actively out there signing contracts. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't be paying us money or paying the developers money for these games if they were going to go away. And they've already made arrangements for these games, I can tell you that. So Pimax Crystal, I think, is going to be a real deal, and they are looking to have a real store, and they're looking to populate that store just like Pico is going to populate their store, and has already populated their store. So Paradise DK, I was tempted to back Pimax Portal, but realized it was just FOMO. It may be. It's difficult for me to say whether you should go out and do this or not. I'm not going to back it because they're going to send me a review unit. Otherwise, I probably may back it. I might have thought about it. But, I'm lucky enough to where will send me a review unit, and I'll put it through its paces. So, if you guys don't feel comfortable, hang on, and I'll get one. And, I'm no bullshit. I've told you before, if I get something and it's a piece of garbage, I will never tell you guys to spend your hard-earned money on something I don't think is any good. If I think it's good, I'll tell you it's good, and if I think it's flawed and has problems, then I won't tell you not to buy it. So, if you guys want to hang on, hopefully I'll have one soon that I can put through its paces. Did they have any word on the 140-degree field of view option? So yeah, if you watch back, the video is limited, Tass. You're going to see a little tiny video, but it sounds like everybody's saying the audio was good, and you'll hear Joshua talking about the audio. They did not have the version of the 140-degree view Portal headset, but it is coming. It is there. It is going to have a screen door effect. It sounds like he was saying. There's a trade-off with that bigger field of view. So that's something I'd have to see how much screen door effect is there. But I don't know if it's something I would be interested in doing, and might just stick with the other. Bluebell, I missed the beginning, but I'm still leery of Pimax. I just want them to produce one great unit. I agree. I don't disagree, Bluebell, at all. I don't disagree. I think it's very difficult to trust them at this point. I can just tell you what I'm seeing here at the show, and talking off camera with some of the guys here, and I'm hoping that they're going to be producing one thing that's great. I like the AKX. I'm a big fan of the AKX, but I'm looking for more, and hopefully we'll find more out of this Crystal and the handheld Portal. Oh, GT is here. He said Todd says he's the better half of Q2C. Well, I can tell you this. Todd might have been able to get the freaking YouTube to work properly so I could get a full screen. That's about it, though. He's way more boring than me. Todd is. He wishes he was me. Actually, no. I think we both have FOMO right now. I'm completely FOMOing over Todd being in Sweden and being able to do the amazing things that he's doing over there, hanging with GT and Skiva and Mike and Harry Baker from Upload and a whole bunch of amazing people over there, and hanging with the Resolution people and playing like Demio on a PlayStation VR 2 headset. Holy crap, dude. But I think he's having a little bit of FOMO too, because I'm able to be here at the VR Awards, and I got to go get my tux on, guys. Literally I have like an hour and a half. I have to run back to the hotel and put a tux on, and hopefully be at the VR Awards, and then maybe I can accept a VR award, number one, on behalf of Andromeda, and maybe two, I can accept the VR award alongside Alex on Skiva's behalf for Content Creator of the Year. Or GT might win. GT, can I accept your award if you win? If GT wins Influencer or Content Creator of the Year, or whatever it is, GT, can I accept your award for you on your behalf? Or did you already set that up with somebody else? Because, dude, I'll so get up there and accept your award. That'll be amazing. But yeah, it seems like they're having a ball over there in Sweden. But there's a lot of cool things going on here. There's a lot of amazing people here. Paradise DK says, somebody say hi to GT for me. I cannot see him in the chat. I wish you guys could see each other. That's terrible. But GT PD says hi. GT wins the biggest hug award. He does. He is the biggest hugger. All right, so what else can I say, guys? Do you guys have any other questions? GT is here. What is going on? How are you doing? Man, I wish this camera was like big. Completely screwed up. I just want to scroll back a little bit. Anybody have any other questions for me or anything here? Like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've already recorded of other stuff that was here. The main two things I wanted to show you live was the DPVR and the Pimax Portal and Crystal. Wolf Raza says, I want the FOV from Pimax Crystal, but need to prove they can do what they are boasting first. I get it, 100%. I agree. I don't know. I mean, there are, but guys, here's the deal. They have already broken their goal for Kickstarter. So there's people that still believe in Pimax because they've raised over $300,000 already, and they'll probably break 5 by the time they're done. Paradise DK, have you had anything from Pimax? I had to send all mine back. I have some really good contacts with Pimax. I'm not beholden to them in any way, but they have sent me a couple of units. I've had 2 8KXs that I'm able to keep for our use on the channel. Ty was able to send one to Todd, and I still do have one. I've got one of the 120 hertz version, and I've got one of the 90 hertz version of the Pimax 8KX, and I love it. I love the Pimax 8KX. It's a really good headset. It's not an easy headset. There's a lot that you have to do to it. So yeah, I just have a really good contact there. Other than that, the guy that I have is a really good guy. He's been a friend of the channel. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I mean, PD, I wish they wouldn't have taken it back. I mean, that makes no sense. You know, I mean, that's just a bad move. You know, making a reviewer who does all that work to create content send a headset back makes no sense to me in any way whatsoever. And again, I was just able to have a really good contact where I was able to not have to do that. The Crystal isn't wireless though; it's wired, I think. King Game. So the Crystal is wired right now as a PC VR headset, but the unit that you can buy right now will be only a PC VR headset that is wired, but you will be able to play it standalone with its own standalone store, probably Q1 of 2023, maybe a little bit later. But sometime early next year, that exact headset that you can get now will have the software download, and you'll just be able to run it as a standalone VR headset, just like the Quest 2. It'll have its own store. You'll be able to use it unwired. It has, you know, cameras for tracking with lighthouses, or you can use the inside-out tracking as well. The only thing about the Pimax is you need a beefy P2C to run everything, and that is 100% accurate. You need to have a kick-ass card, so I'm going to say you're probably going to need like a 2080 or higher to run anything Pimax. So if you want to run the 8KX and you want to run it well, I think you really need 2080 or higher. Probably need a 30 series card, you know, that to really get it. I mean, in 2080, you're probably pushing the limits, and you probably need at least a 30 series card. How about streaming PCVR over Wi-Fi? Now that is definite. You can definitely do that. You can do it, you know, through a cloud system, through a couple of different services. So you can definitely do that. But yeah, again, guys, I apologize about the teeny tiny video, but the main thing is you can hear me and you can hear everybody at the show. So, but Cardi B says I really need to get PCVR one day. It really is a game changer, PCVR. I love standalone, and standalone has been a huge part of everything that we need in VR. But you know, PCVR is just next level. I mean, I recommend it to everybody. That's why I really want this DPVR headset to be something great. Because if you could ever pick this DPVR headset up, that's a really super quality headset for $500, or the G2 for $300. But the problem with the G2 is the tracking is wonky, man. You know, the DPVR headset's an inside-out tracked headset, and it seems to be really well. I just want to play with it more, but man, I want good PCVR. I want good cheap PCVR to where you could just cloud stream something with a cheap, really good VR headset. Oh my God, PD! If PlayStation VR 2 was PC compatible, whole different ballgame, man. Whole different ballgame. Yeah, everything would change. Wireless streaming just isn't going to be good at these resolutions. Yeah, I mean, this DPVR headset, I know everybody's killing it, but the resolutions were really, the screen resolution I thought was really, really good. Now, I did AirCar, which, guys, why the hell are they showing AirCar? A lot of these people are like people that have never done VR before, or they're not like, you know, super VR people that play VR all the time. AirCar gets people sick constantly, dude. If you guys have ever done AirCar in VR, it's a puke fest if you don't know what you're doing. And they're putting, I mean, it's beautiful, but shit, put Kayak VR on there or something. I mean, I hate it as a game, but at least it's beautiful. It doesn't make people sick. What is up, Dark Angel? How are you doing? What's everybody saying? Diego Darko says it might change your life. PCVR could change your life. PSVR 2 will change your life, I believe. Sit down VR, I know, I'm with you. Nobody wants to sit down and play VR. I do. I want to sit down and play VR, especially if I'm 12-hour live streaming. I want to like play standing for half that time, and then I want to sit. That's a lot of time. I have no idea why it did this to me. It's just pulling my wrong camera. It's instead of pulling the camera on the back of my phone, it's pulling the camera on the front of my phone, and only make me do this little tiny ass. So I don't know why I did it this way, but oh, guys, did you lose sound? No way. Do you guys have sound back? Do you guys hear me? All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, I was saying it's probably time to sign off. I've got a party coming up. We've got to go to. It's the VR Awards. I've got to run back and put the tux on. So again, I apologize about the video, but glad we got a chance to chat and talk about it. I'll have more when I get back. No show tonight, of course, but we will have a show on Sunday in the afternoon sometime, probably like 2 or 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get back. I'll have all this stuff for you when we get back. I have some video to go over. I'll have my final thoughts. I'm actually going to go down and do some more demos of the DPVR and the Pimax again, because I wanted to check a couple other things out. So I will have more for you guys, I promise. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You're all awesome, and we will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.